Why we
I'm
used
gonna need to
fire, but
summon
we
in
got
just a
milk.
second. I'm trying to grab a worm real quick.
Are we gonna drop food buff after this crazy shenanigans with the trash buff?
No, we'll get buffed up before.
Alright.
Once Center G gets here, we'll get buffed up and we'll do it.
I
Of
have
course, the first two places I go, they're not tameable.
Pally's PP is set, and I also have the auras changed a bit to let Ishra keep Shadow, but we still get all the benefits that we need.
Question: do you have to be
Nice.
BM to tame a worm?
No, I don't believe so.
Give me
Aujourd'hui, c'est
on,
le menu, nous avons du poisson.
Conk. If I'm using
Yes.
that.
Oh, sweet. We got a fish
Gotta
feast
improve
down.
it.
Make sure you eat it. Get your buff.
It's not just Retribution aura, it's all your auras cause the 3% increased.
There you go.
Yeah, the retro damage is just, there's more important things for this fight.
All right. So just while we wait for Center G to get here, quick rundown on Sarth. It is basically the exact same as what we did with 2 Drake. Only difference is we get a 3rd Drake. When that 3rd Drake lands, we tank it in the same spot. We kill it. Once he's dead, then we go into the portal. Just be aware, though, when he does spawn his Acolyte, you're going to take reflected damage for the entire time after that point. So don't kill yourself. That's the time where you want to be using your health stone, any defensives that you have, just anything that you have to kind of reduce that damage that the healers have to heal through. We are only going to be 4 healing it, so Este is going to be DPSing. So just be mindful of that as well. You really got to make sure you're not getting hit by any flame walls or anything like that.
Can I start pulling trash?
Yeah, Sen, if you can't, if you don't have one now, just let's get a summon out on him and let's just get pulling. Don't pull trash yet, or do.
No. Well, we don't have to do everything at once.
Yeah, just some of me. Sorry about that. I'll try and get one for next week. I went to 3 places right now, and it both says, or all 3 of them say untameable.
It might be BM only. We'll have to look into that. If they're not tameable, they're not tameable. Let's get a closet down real quick.
Well, I'm in combat, so I can't drop one.
Yeah, I gotta wait for the Orby to despawn before we leave combat.
Oh, you use the auction house a lot, Goldar. Have you ever run into a situation where the servers were going through some kind of difficulty and some of your things that you were posting just disappeared? Like they didn't get posted on the auction house and they're not in your bags anymore when you relog?
No, I haven't seen that before.
Hmm.
All right.
Lost like 80 relics of World War. Sad.
So let's get fully buffed up. Pop your flasks. Can Awkward get a intellect, please? All right, awesome. Okay, Sent, whenever you're ready, just go ahead and pull Sarth, Fane, everybody stay back here. All the trash is going to run to us. All the drakes are going to despawn. And we zug. This pack on the right's going to come into us. You can just go pull it right now. Drake's in the back. You guys might want to move forward to the tanks so you're not standing in the back.
They found me.
If you died, you can just release her and back.
Oh, all these curses are healing the mobs, actually. And
Yeah, you got decurse.
yeah, we're half the decursors are dead. There's still some druids.
Yeah, I got 2 druids.
I have a feeling a lot of these mobs were just walking into like trinketed, cooldown popped AoE. And that's a hard threat to compete with.
Yeah, living bomb explosions as new ones come in. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of got to walk into them as the tanks to make sure that you're hitting them before we do. It's all good though. We got it. A few deaths.
Yeah.
No one important died.
I felt like I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, we should be able to do that cleanly.
I'm gonna drop a fish front here.
Thank you.
I don't know if my res didn't go through or.
It's been doing.
Yeah, sometimes it'll like you'll hit accept and then it'll like click cancel itself. It's really stupid. We just have to do it again.
It says it's pending.
No, like I don't. All I have is release spirit. I don't have one.
Just release her and back then.
Oh, now I got one.
Yeah, it's bugged. Don't worry about it.
So, like I said, literally the exact same thing as 2 Drakes. We're just getting that 3rd extra Drake. Be aware that the entire time we're in this fight, because we're keeping all 3 Drakes alive, we are going to have 25% reduced max HP. Means it's going to be a lot more susceptible to you dying. Make sure you're paying attention to your surroundings and not getting absolutely straight yeeted. So we DPS Sarth, first Drake lands, we all turn to it, we use our personal cooldowns, we kill the first Drake, second Drake, the second Drake will land. When the second Drake lands, we Bloodlust, use any other major cooldowns that you may have, burn through it as fast as you can. When the third Drake lands, if you have anything back up, obviously use it on it. You want to use your cooldowns early if possible. About 15 to 20 seconds after Vespron lands, she's going to spawn her Acolyte inside the portal. We're all going to start taking damage from like reflected damage. So however much damage you do, I think it's about 75% damage reflect. So when that starts happening, Ishra, if you can use your Aura Mastery and Divine Guardian or Divine Sacrifice, sorry. And then Ayak, after hers fades, if you could use yours after. By then, I believe we should mostly have killed him. But if we haven't, Cheese will then need your Guardian as well. Also, for everybody during that time, that's when you want to use any personal cooldowns that you have, Cookie, Hellstone. It is considered shadow damage, so Warlocks, you can shield it. Anti-magic shell from DKs, anything like that. I guess if we have soul stones, let's throw them out. Might as well put one on Disco.
As I recall, there's a certain point in the fight where Sarth's breaths are in high risk of one-shotting me. Do you recall what moment that is?
I believe it's after the first Drake has died because he's going to be doing 25% increased damage on top of the 100% increased fire damage. So his breath starts to hit pretty hard.
Okay, that's like most of the fight. All right.
Yeah, until Shadron dies, basically, until the second Drake dies.
Okay, so after first death, before second death. It's the real danger zone.
All right. If everybody's ready, let's give this a pull. Tenebron's coming down, head to the back. Watch the firewall. Swift, can you be res awkward? After this firewall, watch the firewall. Adelaide, can you get up, go? Lost. Melee, move. Yeah, you guys ate that shadow fissure. Go, can you get up, Oofster? Third Drake. Kill Shadron, then we're on Vesperon. Keep dodging those void zones. Void zone melee.
The fire from the air got me killed.
Firewall. Melee. Let's get that raid sack. Flame wall.
Watch out for the void zone.
Okay, tank in first.
I'm done.
What got you there? Just the extra damage when all three went down?
There's a massive breath. About 26k.
Jesus. I guess that's when the breaths start killing you. I'd have thought they'd do less then because all the drakes are dead by that point.
Can we
Once it
release?
resets, you can release.
Well, a couple melees had gotten me down to 20k, and then I got a 27k breath.
Oh yeah, you just needed to get you weren't topped up for a long time actually, like 11, 12 seconds. We're healers, we were running a little at that point. We had a lot.
I was running over to like I think I had just hit him or was about to with a penance and then a shield and it was like just a couple seconds too late.
I died to a shadow breath, so I had like no mana at the end. but this time I will.
Yeah, you get hit by flame breath. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Were you just in front of him, or did he get turned? Or
No, I was dodging a firewall there, and then it just got breathed on.
you must have went. Did you go in front of him then? Because you should be able to just stand on the side of Sarth there.
Yeah,
That's the first one.
I was near the south side, so yeah.
Yeah, and make sure you guys aren't dying to void blasts there. That was a lot of void blast deaths. Really, just watch your feet. They're going out constantly throughout the fight. I'm not going to call out every single void blast. There's one that's coming every, I think it's 20 seconds. DBM calls it, says
Yeah,
watch your feet. Just
Yep.
as soon as you hear that, literally look, watch your feet, right? Is it under you? No, okay, you're good. Keep fighting, right? It is? Okay, I got to move, right? That's all it's there for. So just pay attention to that.
So what's a Fire Cyclone's Lava Strike hit me for 12,000?
That's those little things that are spinning around the outside. They shoot little fire meteors. You see them flying there? They'll land and they'll explode and they'll do damage. If you see one coming for you, you just move.
Like from the air?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Lava Strike. Yeah, or wait, no, Lava Strike from a Fire Cyclone. I think that's is that an enraged fire elemental?
Okay, well that, I guess, a Fire Cyclone's Lava Strike hit me for 12,000 and killed me. So if it was a melee, I don't know.
Goldart, can you please call for the sacks when you need them? The
Yeah. Yeah, I waited on that one. I was trying to see how much damage we were actually going to take as a raid while the Acolyte was alive, so I could actually see what it was like. But
it's a 2-min CD and it's a long fight, so
yeah,
should be able to. And once we're out of the initial poll, I think I'm just going to switch to Seal of Light and help heal myself a little bit.
sounds good. Yeah, threat shouldn't be an issue at all. Like you get a long time to build tons of aggro. So
Parm, do you want me to take the ads off of you? I taunted one, but you taunted it back.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
it is best if Parm's not tanking extra ads. If you do see him on him and there's none that are running around, you can taunt it off of him. But if they're on him, it's better than them chasing a healer.
Sure.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. Early on in the fight, they just seemed to come to me. But later on, please do get it.
Okay, Drake landing. There's going to be a flame wall.
Oh my god. That's my bad.
Swift can get him up. Adelaide can go up. There's lava wall behind us. Flame
Dead.
wall. Oh, she's dead. Just wipe it up. Don't release until it resets. There you go. Release. What got you there?
It's about a 29k flame breath.
Jesus.
I'm still downstairs. Accidentally clicked it.
I need to reload because my my add-ons for my procs for hot streak and everything are Guivin out. Like it's not working.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
fine. Make sure you guys are not getting hit by void zones. We're still having deaths to void zones. Make sure you're dodging those.
How far advanced in the fight were you guys?
Killing the second Drake.
How far down into it?
He was at like 10%.
I was at 1%
Okay.
when you wiped.
That was much better on the Drake DPS this go around.
Because that, when you're killing that second Drake, when he's breathing on me, that's when I need things like pain suppression, raid sack, because those things will one-shot me.
Well, you should just, like, that's the point where you'd use your cooldowns, and then if you don't have one, that's you would ask for a pain sub, and then you should be okay.
Okay. I'll be calling for it.
Okay.
I think there's going to be like 3 or 4 breaths potentially that have that potential.
Yeah, because as long as Shadron's up, you're going to be taking 100% increased fire damage, plus Sarth's 25% boost from the first Drake being dead. So it's going to be hitting quite hard.
Anybody got a Jeeves on them? Is that a thing?
I have a mount.
I have a bot though.
Pair if you need it, buy reagents if you need it.
Do we want a Soulstone cheese?
No.
No. Boss
gonna
is
do anything.
untauntable.
And I don't think soulstones work on me like that anymore. I've noticed it fails sometimes if I've used Ardent Defender.
Yep, make sure you get your food buff. Stay alive, guys. Don't die to the Shadow Fissures. Gets a lot cleaner if we don't die to Shadow Fissures. We would have had the Drake dead before that last breath if we all stayed alive. So just make sure we're staying alive and we'll get through it. Cheese, like we said there, just call out if you need the pain sub. Try to use a cooldown for each of his breaths. And then if you don't have any, go ahead and ask for pain sub.
Okay. I'll try to pay attention when you're on that second Drake as well.
Lava wall. Melee move. Firewall. Lost.
Melee move.
Melee move.
He's at 10% farm.
Third Drake. Lava Wall. Melee move.
This next breath, I need pain suppression.
Ishra, right sack.
Pain's up.
Melee move. Ishra, do you have Aura Mastery?
Got it.
Level.
Flame Wall. Ayak, can you paint up?
I'm down.
Sorry, right sack.
Done.
You're doing good. I got clipped as a Y wave at the end there.
Almost had the last one. Vesperon was just going down 4%. Yeah, we had a few deaths to flame tsunamis there. So guys, make sure you're not getting hit by those flame walls. Once it's reset, you can release. Yeah, so Center G, you died to the Twilight Torment. That's just the reflect damage. Make sure you watch your HP on that when you're fighting that third Drake. Don't go all out if you're low HP. Make sure you hold off for a second so you can get healed up. Therese, looks like you got tail swiped into a flame tsunami.
Yeah, I was too close to cheese.
Damn. Yeah, oh yeah, cheese. Yeah, the flame tsunami got you there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, you definitely would have survived that breath too, because you had taken what 5 ticks of the flame there. Yeah, you would have lived for sure.
Yeah, he puts a fire buffet on me that lasts a whole minute, and it seems like while that debuff is on me is when I'm at the highest risk.
Yeah. We're getting close, guys. Just make sure you're staying alive. Stay out of void zones. Don't get hit by the flame wall.
Oh, and I did have a fire ad on me. I'll call it this time.
Elite, make sure you get food. So big thing here is just making sure we're not dying early to any of the avoidable mechanics. So just make sure you guys are watching. Pay very close attention to what's going on. Okay, full timer's up. Tenebron's landing in the back, flame wall. Flame wall. Melee
I'm
move.
standing that. Get out of that.
Got a lot of ads on me.
I'm down.
Awkward's down 2.
All right, that was just a stupid
Swift
move.
can get up awkward. Awkward can get up insidious.
Yep. You want me to-
Flame wall. Just wipe it.
Oh yeah, that I was dumb there. I thought maybe it was a good idea to go and grab some mobs off cheese, and I just took a.
No,
flame
if you
blast.
can't taunt them from range, do not go in front of Sarth. ever.
Yeah, yeah, I very quickly learned that.
Yeah, just die, guys. Don't run. Just die.
I DC'd.
Don't release until it resets. Yeah, you can release. Yeah, and there's people dying to Flame Wall. There's people dying to Shadow Fissure. So things you just got to watch for. They're going to be going out constantly throughout the fight. Cannot be dying to them.
And that fight still had 3 or 4 whelps on me when the big breaths were coming.
Yeah, I try to help AoE him down.
I died on my way to you.
If you're AoEing them, you have to attack the whelps themselves. You can't like throw a seed on the boss; it won't explode.
No, I was throwing seeds on the blazes and the whelp itself, so this way they would detonate.
Gotcha.
Ideally, you shouldn't have any of them on you. Ideally, they should all be over on top of the other drakes that we're killing.
If anything, too, if Trippy can't get to them, if it's during the second boss, I can go meta and do an AoE taunt, but that means I could possibly die. But I can pull them off you for a few seconds.
Well, you're not going to taunt the boss, so it would just be some whelpling smacking you.
Don't worry about that. Like, Super can taunt them from range. Awkward can taunt them from range if we need. It's shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah, if you need to repair, talk to the dude on the mount. Oh, I forgot to turn those on. There, they're on now. Lava wall, Drake in the back. Melee look out. Firewall. Less now. Shadron's loose. Flame wall. Shadow Fissure melee. Melee move.
Wall.
Third Drake.
Paint suppression me.
Aura Mastery. Raid sack as soon as that fades. Awkward, can you get up Insidious?
Melee, watch out.
Melee. Ayak, can you raid sack? Go, can you get up Magic Aura?
Melee, watch out. Melee, watch out.
Adelaide, can you get up Elite Mob?
Firewall.
Are we doing portal?
Yes, get in the portal. Swift, can you get up Adelaide? Awkward, can you get up Insidious?
My thing is down. I'm sorry.
Lava Wall. Lava Wall.
Adds on me.
Flame Wall, look out.
Whoa.
Rats.
Good job.
I don't like this fight.
That was intense. Still had a lot of deaths to avoid on my mechanics, but Void Blast, Void Blast. Flame Tsunami, Flame Tsunami. All right, might as well do the Drake first. Go ahead and roll if you can learn it. You have to be able to learn it.
Stay for the win.
Looks like yes, stay at the 97 so far. Anyone else? Any other rollers? Twilight Drake going once, going twice. Congrats, Este.
Congrats.
Unsullied Cuffs Spell Farm. You want them?
Yes.
Big night.
Thank you.
You don't want those.
Wormrest Band. Ishra. You want it?
I
Big
will
ring.
pass. I will pass.
That goes to Este then.
My guy getting stuff.
Vent Gloves. Velda. You want them? Proc Gloves. Veggie.
Samova.
Oofster. You want your concealment shoulder pads? Awkward. Do you want them?
Yeah, I could use the expertise. Even nobody else needs. No, well, yeah, I could use the
You're next.
expertise. I'm jamming for expertise right now.
Yeah, you're next on the list.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Oops.
Upstanding Spalders. Free roll. Retzak.
Thanks.
Dragonhide Bag. 22 Slaughter. Roll if you don't have one. They are unique, so you can't have more than one. So don't even try.
Technically, you could put one in your bank and one in your bag.
It's unique, not unique equip, so it's still only you do that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's like, no, classic go, 97. Was it these 97 winning rolls tonight?
Goes like, I wish I'd rolled that on the freaking Drake for the content.
Right?
You can't make content out of a bag.
I mean, it'd be really good content if Este traded it. He'd be a legend.
Exactly.
Large satchel of spoils. It's a little bit of gold and 5 badges. If you're still looking to buy badge gear, it's a good one. If you're not looking to buy badge gear, it's pretty worthless.
You can convert badges into BOE wrists.
Yes, you can.
You can.
Badges will never be worthless.
I learned them out instantly, by the way. Sorry.
Is there another 97? What is this 97 winners? It's Magic Aura.
Never trust a portal conjured by a warlock.
All right. Yeah. What? Karazhan. What is that? Get out of here. All right. Well, I mean, that's it. That was 3 Drake. Really well done. I mean, we got the kill. We did have those few wipes there. Pretty much every single death, except for about 2, were the result of avoidable mechanics. So please, please, please make sure you're paying attention to what's going on in this fight. We are going to be doing the exact same thing next week. Ideally, we'll see if we have time on Tuesday. It'll depend on how things go. But we'll see if we get it all done then. There's nothing else we can do tonight that's 25-man content, so we're all cleared out for the week.
Wait, anybody want to do the daily heroic? By the way, sorry about the battle res. I think I accidentally resed early. I didn't see my lust because I think I had